12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Chicago. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Check. Pitch. Set. Go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
To the air on first down, Young. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Ready?
Young looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. 5-10 black.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
3-3. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Down. Fight. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He connects with his back deep down the middle. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. On is Katie York for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Kate York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down throw by Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. To the air yet again. Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Vegas! Yeah.
Here's Williams again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Field, yellow. 43. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Check right. Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Green jack. Black 40. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do too much. That almost ended up on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
This is our last play of the quarter. Setting him on the dive. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready, set.
Swift gets it on the option. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready, set. We got Hornet.
On play action, Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. He lost that football. Picked up by the Panthers. Well, they certainly went the wrong way after they recovered it, but that play a net positive as they're going to take possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Along this sideline inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. They'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
52. Let's go. Hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and just 2 to go.
43 rail, down. 52, boom. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. York knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears at a deficit. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready, set up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he's down all the way to the 30. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Ready, set up.
Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Vegas, Vegas! Winston, hold on!
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
What is up? Call 32! 32! Yes! Punch slurs!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yes! Punch slurs!
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Working now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
What is it? On. Yes! Level! Vegas!
Again, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
York to kick
On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is that?
On play action, here's Williams. Low right side, hauled in by Komet. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
The give here on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Swift. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
What is it? Hold on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready, set.
Here he goes, third and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
47-yard line.
Ready, set. We got Hornets. Hotspurs. 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 Yes. Bravo. Cubs Dilly.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready, set. Filthy. Combo.
Brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready, set. Vegas.
Now here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On third down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
10 cycles. Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's Young. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Black swap. Here we go. Ready, go.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Biggie Angels! Biggie
Williams from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
What is up? Yes, yes. Level.
Williams to throw on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on.
Cade York to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up? Slam left. Slam left.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What is it on?
To throw, Williams escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Vegas, Vegas.
From the red zone on 1st. That's to Odunze again. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Clear. What's up? Filthy, 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 filthy. Yes, 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 yes.
Here's Williams again. And he's got it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Run it up. Yes. Combo.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
To the air yet again, Williams. On the move, hit it right. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
16, Bears 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Set, hut. 45, wide.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Now to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Room to run inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Switch, yellow. Red, set.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Panthers approaching win number 7 on the year. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, ready.
Brooks. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 6. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready to the hunt. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set now. First and 10.
What? Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Cover.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Check White. Here we go. Set.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green, set.
And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for Panthers. First down. A gain of
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Chicago.